It is week 28, and it is the season 1 finale. Dallas. My goodness, this first season, it's been a little rough. Just a tad. This episode in particular, actually, it's just my opinion. It's not that great. I don't even know. I don't know what to say about it. I thought that the episode... Okay, let me start by saying this. The best types of season finales for an ensemble show is when you have storylines culminating with all of the characters. You're not really focusing on one specific character, and the best season finales don't resolve these things. They leave it to be resolved the next season. Now, having said that, this episode focuses solely on Sue Ellen. Now, in today's standard, this is a really poor season finale. It's really quite dull. Not very much happens. However, in the context of the day, this was a groundbreaking season finale. In a way, it's as groundbreaking as the season 2 finale, which is Who Shot JR, which we will get to that next year. Nowhere near as big, but this was the finale that didn't resolve everything. And really, TV shows hadn't done that up until this point in time. And apparently it affected viewers like no other season finale had done by that point in time. Everyone was so concerned about Sue Ellen, who ends up in a coma at the end of the episode. Now, my problems with the episode are really from today's mindset, and also in the mindset of just the show in general. It solely focuses on Sue Ellen, which I kind of think is a mistake. I think we needed to focus on Bobby and Pam. I think we needed to focus on JR. And we need to focus on Cliff. And all of these characters have these moments like Cliff thinks that the baby is his. And it's this great scene when he's crying and Pam is there and she's like, "You better not do nothing. You better not." And Cliff's he's crying, and it's this really genuine acting moment between the two of them. It's probably the best scene in the entire episode. But I do have a problem with such an overemphasis on Sue Ellen, and Sue Ellen too easily gets alcohol at the rehab center. It's by a maid there who for cash or through jewels just gives her exactly what she wants, which is disgusting. Come on. And she ends up leaving, though. She ends up escaping the rehab center, and wada bing, wada boom, she's in a car accident. They have to have the baby be birthed prematurely. So they do that. And Sue Ellen is in a coma. And JR, this is another wonderful scene. I forgot to mention this. This might even be better than the Cliff crying scene. JR is by Sue Ellen's bedside, and he's looking at her, and he's like, "Where did we go wrong? When we first got married, I was fully in love with this girl." And he's looking at her now, and she's just this broken, helpless person. She can't even breathe on her own. Or, well, I don't know if it's that bad, but watching JR be so loving towards Sue Ellen in that moment, and JR actually starts crying and says, "Oh, Bobby, she's got to live." It's very powerful. It's actually chilling when you hear that said. In the grand scheme of the history of the show, this season finale really is just a blip on the radar. But in the history of television, this season finale is freaking huge because of what it started and that every genre of television eventually borrowed from it. That end scene is very chilling, in a good way. It's goosebumps inducing. Very, very good. My problems with the episode really are an overemphasis on Sue Ellen. Sue Ellen gets boozed too easily. And yeah, I love that they ended on this cliffhanger, though. I really, really do. So that's it for season 1. I will be back for my Dallas study before you know it, because season 2's just around the corner. It comes out in September, and right before I start watching season 2, I'm going to go back and talk about season 1 as a whole. But for now, my individual episode reviews are done. I will catch you guys later. I hope you continue with me next season as we go back to South Fork for one of the greatest, if not the greatest, season finale of all time.